Okay, I think I might be live on YouTube right now. So, okay, great. Tells me I'm live. There we go. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go live on Facebook. Now, it's the second time I've done it reverse what I've normally done it. So let's see here. All right, good. Hi, Azara. How are you? So I guess I didn't take I can't retake that here. Hey, Monk, can you shut the door, please? Thank you. Nothing like your kid saying, yeah, I got you. I got you. Good. Okay. So thanks so much for coming. And I know this is actually a pretty special, hey, Monk. This is a pretty special, was a requested. Let me make sure I get it right. There's a couple of requests about, we're going to talk about the coronavirus. We're going to talk about some other stuff. So I told this story at the last group I was at, and thanks so much for tuning in. I know that we're going to, I'm going to be talking, I've already channeled and took notes about what I was channeling. So I'm going to read those notes to you. Hopefully I can read my own handwriting, because when I get in that space, it gets pretty messy. And sometimes I have to kind of put myself there. So what I was going to, okay. So what am I going to talk about? So first I'm going to talk about microbiology. I know on YouTube, I said that there was going to be, so I'm going to talk a little bit about my background, a little bit about why mediumship with me is a little different than other people. There's all these different kinds of mediums out there, and that's very true. There's different kinds of mediums. That's all I'm going to say. So I graduated from the University of Michigan. I have a degree that I wrote, and it included a ton of biology, chemistry, and mathematics. And microbiology and chemistry are one of my favorite subjects, actually. I like to keep up on it, but I want to share with you a project that I did, because I think it's pretty important to our times that we're looking at right now. So I did this project in microbiology, and in the microbiology class, I dusted the room with black light sensitive powder. So it would only show up, you wouldn't see the powder, and they had different colors. I think it had like 6 different colors, and each color represented a specific bacteria or virus or things like that. So and some of it was pretty dangerous, and so we shut the lights off and put the black lights on, and then people could scan themselves and see how much, and I just did it even right here, right? How much we touch ourselves, how much we touch our face, how much we touch where we're going. Now, what will end up happening is, if you're in a situation where you might be talking in front of people, right now I have this pencil to kind of help me, you'll find that people will touch themselves a lot more, and it's a part of our self-soothing. So, that's also where we're going to go. So we're going to incorporate, microbiology into self-soothing, into kind of a plan on how to work with the energies that we have going on right now, and how to move forward in them kind of collectively. So I was thinking about doing a meditation. I don't know if everybody is kind of available in that space where they can do that, but I figure that if you're not, you don't have to follow along now. We can do it later. So we can, you can tune in later. Of course, we'll have this up on my Facebook page and my business Facebook page, and I'll have this up on my YouTube page. So you'll be able to just, I'm going to bring everybody back into their bodies right now. We have been bathed our whole lives, and I'm not saying this is, oh, there's a little angry sign. I don't know who the anger face is. I always wonder who that is. It's weird. So what I want to do is have a conversation with you. We'll go through we'll do a meditation. Then we'll have a conversation, and then I'm going to read what was channeled earlier to me, and we're going to talk about how to help local businesses out. So I do want to say, very near and dear to my heart, if you're in the Tecumseh area or Adrian area, Sal's Italian Restaurant is a restaurant that I go to once a month. It is a small business, but owned by an amazing woman, Kim, and she's a small business, and this virus is going to hurt her business. So I do know that they're offering curbside pickup. So you can purchase something there and then pick it up on the curb. Janie will come out. Janie, I always say her mom put the N in the wrong place and added an E and messed it all up. But anyway, Janie will come out, or somebody will come out and give you your food and make sure that you're serviced without having to go in. So please do that. If you don't want to do that, you can call and get a gift certificate for later, because you do know that as she stays in business, I keep coming to Sal's. So if you're not if you have other businesses as well that you would normally go to, and you can do it and it's not putting you out, you can also get a gift certificate over the phone. Call them up, give them availability to cash now, so that their flow of cash doesn't come apart. Okay, so I want to offer that. So I haven't heard back from anybody about a meditation, so I'm just going to assume that we're good to go with that. Yeah. So hopefully you have just a few minutes where you can sit back, and I just want you to just relax, shut your eyes, just allow every breath you take to be deeper. See, I don't have any music in the background. That YouTube will just shut me down if I put any kind of music in the background that is not my own. If you could share this video, that would be great as well, because what we're going to be doing is trying to work out of the subconsciousness of fear. So if you could share it from YouTube or wherever, that would be great. So I just want you to take a moment and just allow yourself to sink deeper into the spot you're at, and have every breath become deeper and longer than the one before it. And as you exhale, just feel your body melt into the seat you're at, your shoulders relax, every part of you begin to release tension. Breathing in, filling up your lungs with oxygen, and breathing out as you melt into where you're at right now. Now, what I want you to do is, I think we're going to clear energy today. So what we're going to do is keep breathing in and out. Your feet are flat on the floor. Everything releasing. Your shoulders go back down again. Your tongue comes off the roof of your mouth, and you just feel yourself deepening into your spot. Breathing in and out. Now, I want you to imagine that you have drains on the bottom of your feet. And on the bottom of your feet, you're going to open those drains to begin to let energy flow through. And as you do that, you notice that there is an angel that comes behind you and begins to pour in liquid, white, divine light. For today, let's use that vibration of love, pink light, vibrating in, pouring through the crown of your head, down your body, as it begins to release through your lungs, through your liver, through your intestines, through your hips, all the way down to your feet. And it keeps pouring in. It's endlessly available as that pink divine love comes through your body, releasing and releasing. Now, just sort of look down energetically at your feet, and you can notice that the colors that are coming out of your feet may be a darker, murkier color, not the same color coming in from your head and down. Just want you to imagine right now that is beginning to lighten. That energy coming from your feet is beginning to flow away, and you're bringing lightness and love into your body. And in fact, the flow keeps going a little bit faster and a little bit faster as the angels keep pouring it. And you can only keep filling up your body and filling up your body and your energy system until it matches the flow of what is coming in from your crown chakra. Now, I'll give you just a few more moments to keep that energy flowing as it releases tension in your shoulders, your back, your chest, your hands, hips, knees, all the way down to your ankles and your feet. And you may actually feel like a little tingling sensation around your feet, or feel like a little lightening around your legs, because you're shifting energy. You're flowing it through your body. You're allowing it to release. Now, go ahead and shut those drains at the bottom of your feet. Allow them and that liquid light to fill your body up now, from your shins to your knees, your hips, your belly, your back, all the way up, your chest, your shoulders. You feel wonderful right now. Go ahead and that angel walks away. And what ends up happening is this. Right now, we've cleared your energy. Right now, you've released a lot of fears, a lot of lower vibrations and frequencies, a lot of frequencies in your body that you've been holding on to, maybe going into stress levels around this virus. Maybe those things are happening. But right now, we're going to actually, at the second part of this meditation, the second part of this work, we're going to call your energy back to you in all space and time, all levels, all planes of existence. So I want you to go ahead and shut your eyes one more time for me and breathe in and breathe out, feeling this new energetic vibration through your body. And I want you to imagine that you open your crown chakra. And you can feel that bubbling, brimming, you can feel that energy right there, that frequency holding on, that pink divine light coming in and being held there. I want you to imagine that you call in your sun about 3 inches above your head. You have your own personal sun. And with your energetic hand and any color magic marker you want, you get to sign your name on that sun. It becomes your sun. And this can take seconds. I want you to be able to think about doing this at home and taking seconds and doing it. So you call your energy, work on that energy. And now what I want you to do is call every bit of energy you've ever left in any space and time, in any continuum, in any lifetime, into that sun. And you can see that sun expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding and getting bigger and getting bigger. And what happens is it's your personal sun. So all energy that comes in is only yours. All the other energy that's released can't be there because it's your sun. So you have your sun that's above you, your name, and I want you to imagine you're poking a hole in that sun and it comes pouring into your body. All of your left energy, all of your left vibration and frequency, whether it be in fights, whether it be to fear, whether it be to a different time and space dimensional realm, it's all coming rushing back into your body. And you can feel this elation happening as it goes on. Your sun drains, you close your crown chakra and then push it away. These are these tools that I just gave you, how to run energy, how to clear your energy field, and how to call your energy back no matter what space and time, is super important, because you can do that it takes 3 seconds. 3 seconds to begin to clear and continue your vibration. All right. So I am going to read what came in about this virus. So interestingly enough, I just want to spend a moment talking about viruses. Do you know that viruses are not considered living things? Isn't that interesting? I don't know if you find that as interesting as I find it interesting, but I find that incredibly interesting. So they're not living things. It's not a bacteria is a living thing. That bacteria is living, but a virus is just DNA material that mutates. So let's keep that in mind as we're talking about this, because one of the things you're going to be doing is raising your vibration and frequency of your living organism, you that's here. So I do want a disclaimer for this stuff. Well, I told you that I got to read my own handwriting. That's not the only thing. The other thing is that it is they're always, whenever I channel from the other side, it is incredibly very, very loving. So it starts, my loved ones, I need to tell you that as your world shakes, let's try again. My loved ones, I need to tell you that as your world shakes, you need to know that all is well. I trust you to know that Spirit is looking to only assist you completely. I want to talk about that for a second. So as Spirit is talking about assisting you completely, I want to make sure we say this, that I say this, you have to ask Spirit for help. You can't just get help. You actually have to ask. So they're here to assist you completely and totally as you move into a new vibration of healing. I know that you are worried and that this is scary, but know that if you take the precautions, things will move to calm down. So many people doing so many things right now to prepare, to worry, to have these moments of dis-ease. Have these moments of dis-ease. Okay. Now, as I was channeling, another entity came in, said, so it's sort of you'll start hearing a different tone and cadence. It's time to see the healing and light inside of you. It's time to see the healing and light inside of you, to feel the freedom that you truly are. You are free no matter what is happening in your world. I urge you to see yourself and your space disease and dis-ease free, and feel and heal your immune system by getting enough sleep. This is really interesting to me because this is something that I've been experiencing, and I don't know if you've been experiencing this as well. Sleep is the place where you will have the most rejuvenation. So if you're not getting enough sleep, I know that some of my coaching clients have already had conversations with over the phone. One of the points that I've been getting heard a lot from Spirit was, it's time to actually rest and sleep and let your body heal. So if we've been running ragged and we've been running in the sphere energy forever, and subconsciously as well, and consciously, and having it, be afraid of this Republican thing or that Democratic thing, or be afraid of this idea of this, or be afraid of that. I want to just say that this is the time of getting a lot of rejuvenation and sleep and rest. So it goes on. Don't worry, I'm not done. Rest assured that we are working with. I guess I didn't read this part. Rest assured that we are working with gifted scientific souls to urge the healing. For now, if you are sick, find a place of comfort. I know I do this a lot, so it does say drink kale juice. I actually drink kale juice, use oregano oil, and rest. Rest is the theme here, a lot of rest. If you are sick, use the following to heal and bring peace to your soul. I am not alone. My loved ones in spirit hold my hand. I am not afraid. My guides illuminate my way. I am light and light. I cannot be harmed. I am love. So the meditation is, I know that I've said this, a lot of you have heard me say this before. I am word through increasing my vibration and frequency to the level of healing and immunity. Word, I am word. So we're just utilizing some of Paul Selig's, or Selig, whatever his name is. We're utilizing some of his work to be, I am guided and I'm sorry, I can't read my writing. I increase my level of self-care and release, and then I ran out of paper. Can you believe it? Then I release lower levels of fear, worry, and angst. I increase my vibration to love completely, releasing the pain of the world. Word, I am word. Now, there's one thing that I always ask you to do, and I do this with people who are my coaching clients, and I also do this with people who I want to make sure that we do this. Two things. The last two things we're going to talk about. And that is you actually ask Archangel Michael to move into your house. That energy of that holiness, that oneness comes into your house. So all you have to do is just ask him in your head, please come into my house and help guide and protect me and assist with all of my healing ventures. That's one thing I'd like you to do. And the next thing I want you to sorry, my throat just got super dry. Is I call upon, so this is a healing that you can do when you're laying in bed. Let's say you're laying in bed, getting a lot of rest, and you wake up, let's say 6 o'clock in the morning, because you would normally wake up at 6 or 5 or whatever, and your body naturally wakes up, right? At that point in time, I want you to, I call upon, it's the Deva, but I call her the Diva of nature, Pan for grounding, your higher self, so whatever your name is, so let's say Shelly. Hi, Shelly, how you doing? I see. Or Jessica. Hi, Jessica. So just imagine that you're like, I call Shelly, I call in my higher self, and I call in the divine brotherhood of healing. And what will happen is you're calling in these healing energies to come around your bed. And so about for an hour, I want you to remain still. We're in this rest phase where we're just allowing our bodies to rejuvenate. We're allowing Mother Earth to rejuvenate a little bit. But this divine brotherhood of healing comes in with a lot of high hitters. And one of the ones I really want to talk about is Meldeziak, who is an amazing healer on this earth side. So I want to bring Meldeziak, or the divine brotherhood, in and allow that healing to happen. So what could happen when this happens is you could feel like somebody's touching you, or maybe a pain you had in your back or something along those lines. All of a sudden, the divine brotherhood is trying to help heal it. So when you are in this state, just allow anything to kind of happen. Again, this is all in divine love and light and divine order. So you're only calling in the love and the light. If you have questions about this, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am going to be offering, in the next day or two, I'm going to be sending out a newsletter. And in that newsletter, I'm going to be answering questions, answering 1 to 3 questions that you may have about things that are happening in your life. I will also be, and since I do have time and I am getting rested, I don't see her on here right now. I just could have missed it. I will have I will start my Zoom classes and healing stuff that's going to, I think I did, I'm going to do a test group. So if you were in that 10 or 11, I'm going to do a Zoom test group with you, and we'll go from there. So I want you to, what did I see? I saw this one, see light, be light, because you are light. So you are the light and the lightness that is everything in this world. Try to take a deep breath, understand that that's the case and you are not alone. Okay, Jonah, I see you. Okay, so I just want to make sure that that's happening, and we will do it. I will also be offering other Zoom classes and mediumship group readings that way as well. I will continue doing Mediumship Monday and doing, obviously, if you guys call and ask for things to happen, I listen. So I'm very responsive when it comes that way. Let me just make sure that I have everything I need. Okay, I think I have everything I need. Thank you so much for coming here today. See light, be light. Enjoy yourselves as much as possible. Make sure you're getting enough rest out there. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Ciao. Bye. Bye, YouTube. Have a wonderful night. Ciao, ciao.